Welcome to TS24x7. This is Swati. Today we are going to discuss about topic history and mechanism of plugin. First we'll talk about history of plugins. Plugins were initially appeared as the early as mids of 1970s. When the EDT text editors were running on Unisys Version 9 operating systems on mainframe computers. This provides the ability to run a program from the editor and to allow that program to access the buffer. This is in the sense that by writing an external program in editor, we can access or we can edit and session in the memory. Plugins can make a call to editors to perform its text editing services based on the buffers that the text editor shared with the plugins. That is in the sense, plugin is generally a software component. It includes one program. When it is being called, it performs the operation of editing the buffer by using an external program. Let us talk about the earlier versions of these plugins. Waterloo Fortran compiler used this feature to allow the interactive compilation of Fortran program edited by EDT. Very earlier PC software applications to incorporate plugin functionalities included HyperCard and Quark Express. And both were released in 1987. Later on in 1988, Silicon Bridge software included functionality of plugin and digital darkroom and super paint. This is all about history of plugins. Let us talk about mechanism. As we have already seen that these plugins will separate the source code from the actual applications, in the sense that we'll have one host application which is being separated from the plugin. So the host application provides the services which the plugin can use. This provides many services, including the plugins to register themselves with host applications, and host applications will also provide protocols for exchanging of the data with plugins. It provides registration of plugins with host and provides protocol for exchange of data. Usually, plugins depend on services provided by the host applications and do not work usually by themselves. Whereas host applications operates independent of the plugins. That is, in the sense, plugins provided are made used by the services of host application, making it possible for the end users to add and update plugins dynamically without needing any change to the host application. How the programmers can implement plugins? There are few ways where plugins can be implemented. Let us talk about first way. Programmers typically implement plugin functionality by using shared library. This shared library installed in the place prescribed by the host application. HyperCard supported a similar facility, but more commonly it includes the plugin code in the HyperCard document. Thus, the HyperCard stack, which is a plugin document code, became a self-contained application in its own right, and this is the distributable unit that end user could run without the need for the external installation steps. This is the one way of implementing the plugins. Let us talk about another way of implementing the plugins. This can be done by loading a directory of simple script files.